What's going on YouTube? Welcome back. Pause Reset Play here, and right now I'm back at the tower. I had a couple days off. I've been on vacation this week, but I'm back at it here in Destiny and Rise of Iron. And want to make a quick video. I know that hard mode came out just a few days ago, and I see people already bumping their light up to the new max of 400. So wanted to make a follow-up video on the leveling guide I made earlier. So this mainly is how do you get from 385 up to 400, and the most recent patch or hot fix they did make things a bit easier. I think all of us knew how much of a struggle it could be going from the 350s up to 365. So the good news is now any blue engram that you have can decrypt up to 365. So for people who are kind of struggling to get strikes done and get up to 365, that should be a bit quicker now to do that. Likewise, instead of being capped at 365 now, blue weapons and armor obtained from strikes as strike rewards can drop up to 385 now. So both of those tiers have seen an increase, pretty significant increase. For many other things, it's still the same drill. Right now, I'm at 388. Like I said here, I haven't played since hard mode came out, but I have gotten a few decent drops since then. Just ran the Nightfall and was blessed with 20 more strange coins. So not everything has been fixed right now. There's still some questionable drops, but a lot of the same rules still apply. You're going to want to make sure that you're at your max light when you are getting Vanguard and faction packages. So you can see right here I have a Titan package waiting for me from Zavala, and I'm going to pick the armor. Normally I pick weapons, but you can see right now my weapons here are pretty high. 389 is my lowest. I actually have a 390 Outbreak Prime that I could switch, but that would lower my total light down a bit. On the armor side though, it looks like my highest piece is 390. I do have 388 gauntlets, so I'm pretty strong in this area, but my helmet could use a bump, my armor could use a bump, the chest armor, and certainly my boots. 385 is the highest there. So in this case here, I'm going to pick armor, and hopefully I get boots or a chest piece. And I got a helmet, so not the best case scenario. However, the helmet's 390, so I will be able to bump this up. My helmet's saying 14. I'll go ahead and do that right now. So now my helmet's 390. It didn't bump up my total light. My next package, I'll probably do armor and hope for chest armor or the boots. So doing that one by one, making sure you pick the weapon or armor type that you're most low in. For me, it's armor. Again, I'm hoping for chest or boots right now, but I'll keep doing that until I get those drops from Vanguard or faction packages. One of the big changes that they also made this time around was in the ghost and the artifact areas. Before the ghost, they dropped from Vanguard and faction packages. Now I didn't get one right now, but they did increase the likelihood of getting a ghost when you get a Vanguard or a faction rank up. So that's good. Having more chances at getting a higher ghost. They also made some pretty significant changes to the Archon's Forge, and the two biggest areas there, ghosts now drop and artifacts now drop. I believe ghosts dropped before. I could be wrong, but if they did, it was very, very low chance. More often than not, what you were getting were class items from Archon's Forge. You can see here I got a few of these to drop playing Archon's Forge before the patch. Now though, you can get, obviously you can still get marks, you can get artifacts, and you can get ghosts And the biggest piece there is they can all drop up to 400. So Archon's Forge is where you're going to probably be spending most of your time to get these 3 items up to the 400 max. I played just for maybe 45 minutes or so yesterday. Had a nice little group there, and I got 3 ghosts to drop. I got these 2 at 387, and then I got a 389 ghost that I infused into my Dead Orbit shell. So you're going to get good drops there. You don't even have to use an offering. I got a ghost without doing an offering. So just hang out there. If there's not a group, maybe go back to orbit, go back in, do the trick where you walk slowly into that area, give it more time to matchmake, and you should have a group there in no time. You'll get your ghosts. I didn't get an artifact yesterday, but they do drop there as well. So you'll be able to upgrade these 3 areas much faster than before, and that was a big area that people were struggling with when they were trying to level up. So biggest things now, the strike rewards have been increased up to 385 for blues. Engrams, blue engrams now decrypt up to 365 versus 340. So those will help people kind of just getting started out so they can level up a bit faster. Vanguard packages, faction packages haven't changed too much other than the fact that ghosts drop more often. Just make sure you're equipping your highest light and selecting as a reward whatever is lowest in that area. In my case, it's armor again. And last thing, I know I mentioned the artifacts. Eris Morn packages, they now have a increased chance of giving you an artifact. You can see right here I have an Eris Morn bounty that's done. That will bump me up to rank 12 here for Crota's Bane. I'm going to hold off on turning that in. If I do get an artifact, I want to make sure that preferably I'm around 395 light, just to give me a chance to get up to a 400 artifact. They can be up to 5 light levels higher than your current item, or than your current light rather. More often than not, though, I've seen that they're like 3 or 4 above. So I'm going to hold off on turning that in. In the meantime, I'll be playing Archon's Forge to get an artifact, a class item, and the ghost as well. So doing those areas or playing in those areas will get you up pretty high in light. And again, of course, you want to run the raid if you haven't yet. You'll get a bunch of drops in there, and not to mention there's 5 exotic chests that you can find in the raid as well. So that'll help give you guys a better idea of how to level up a bit quicker. For people who are kind of just getting started out, you now have it a bit easier than people who just started playing when Rise of Iron came out. The rewards now are a bit more forgiving, and there's more paths to get up to the highest light level. So if you like this video, hit me up with a like. That'd be sweet. Even better, please hit that subscribe button so you check out more Destiny videos. I'll also be doing some Skyrim videos coming up, and maybe even some Civ 6 videos if people are interested in that. So most importantly, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.